Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be coming from, but we're glad that you're here because it's time for the Flip and Spin closed qualifier here on the Rocket RB. I'm Relic, I'm joined by the lovely Psycho. First and foremost, got to be courteous. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing excellently, and I can't wait to get stuck in today because some of the teams we have involved at the moment are definitely taking things up a notch given the last closed qualifiers, Relic.
But unfortunately, there are only 4 spots available. That's right, for our main event. They're going to be joining the likes at Paris Games Week, of course, of Carmine Corps, Vitality, Team BDS, and the yet-to-be-announced final invitee. To stop this himself, kind of loses control yet again, and here's back with plenty of boost. Expends so much of it, but it's challenged successfully by Econ. Back to Shortet, over the top of one, and then for Batata, hopefully Psycho, you're back. Pummeling this, and Raziers ultimately will take it to the other corner now. Ivan's got that 100 boost round the corner, over Econ, on a plate for Rizek's tie game.
Lovely dunk to come through. Reese Fox in the midfield, needs another touch to get past that defender, and Econ has squeaked it. And I think it just comes down to who's going to have that confidence to really push the boat out. Oh my goodness. That might be a good start.
It might be. I mean, that's an insane pinch. Ivan getting a piece of the assist here. Backboard play, Econ. Doozy! Oh, yes, please. More of that, Captain Econ.
It was served on a plate, really, wasn't it, from that pass? Chorset had the wits about him to just lay it up so softly. No attempt on net, went straight for the pass. Completely selfless.
Here he is now versus Econ, maybe looking for the drop off to Ivan off the bar. Third attempt, and that's the one they were looking for. Raziers 2-2. Past Rizex. Econ into Raziers. That's a lovely poke, and into the back of the net. Service. Could they do to Patata what Patata did to them?
Now all the way back to the corner we go.
Econ. Oh dear. Watched as the joke, it appears, was on service. A calamitous OG.
What on earth has happened here, Riz?
And find a way back into it. Goodness knows they did last game. My word, double save off the bar. Service knocking on the door, but no one's letting them in yet.
The quick rotations do not stop here. Reese Fox needs to kill so much time here, and Razier's already jumping up. He's gone the entire distance.
Is he Super Mario? Because that's a proper Goomba stomp on Econ. Really well played.
Absolutely so. Razier's soft touchdown, and the shot's not good. Rizex to filter through.
4-2 assisting for Econ, although Rizex actually gets the first touch in that particular engagement. Econ now on his bike, looking for the quick, sharp shot. Demo, Reese Fox off the bar. Here's Shawzette for the third. Drops it like a dime.
The midfield battle in favour of Service. That one's on target. And that one comes as a huge surprise to Batata.
Surprise, yes, but it's how Rizex reacts to that ball. I mean, this is a beauty of a pass. I'd argue the best pass of this series so far. Ivan still has a lot of work to do, has to readjust himself.
To get a third. That is the objective right now as a bump comes through from Raziers. He's going to find that third man as well.
The most important role on the field right now. Any sort of value that you can get out of the rotation is going to be well met. And speaking of well met, great shot. Just everything feels disjointed. And for me, that serves Service just fine. Individualistic brilliance. 3 players commit. Rizex back into the center. Ivan near post. Big save from Econ. Again, it goes central. Raziers with a slow play. It's not going to be chipped over Reese Fox, though. 0 boost, no sweat. Rizex in field again for Ivan. 1-0 Service. Pays off, but straight through the middle. Reese Fox and Shawzette going for the bump play. Oh, it's sensational, and Rezex with a huge save. But not for long. Raziers up into the sky, looking to go over the 2 players. He can see no over to Ivan. Maybe for Raziers, no, goes for the shot himself, and Ivan completely whiffs the follow-up. More advice to Hart. They are not letting this one sit. They are looking for that second goal, but that looks a little bit merry to me. Off the line, Rizex again. We talked about the earlier match-winning save. Well, that one was even better. Raziers watches that ball harmlessly fall to the ground. And Batata batted away in the series. It's Service who are serving up a wonderful victory into the winner's bracket for round 2.
Gets the chance to run the whole distance. Not going to be this time. Only though, free open. Net still puts it top of the bin.
Jorius will keep control. Now Nas, with about half a tank of boost, will get...
And unfortunately, Oli just didn't really believe in the chance of the shot on net. And I think we've seen it. We saw it definitely yesterday where teams are overthinking everything. Crossbar down and finally pushes through.
Ball away. Here comes Edgeby out of the corner, but well hunted there by Oli. And he's going to have an open net. No one's going to get there. The post doesn't save it this time. Clean as you like. Oli puts them in front with 8 seconds left.
I mean, wrong, but not able to get around the ball enough to deflect it away. And this could be a quick foot, and it indeed is.
Oh, you never have to. You cannot sleep on defense here now. Fast forward, because the floodgates have opened, and Super Oli saving touch this time, and over to his teammate Edgeby to try and tie it up. Moving upfield, and what a pass. Looping pass over to Jorius, and he gets the double. Of course he does.
Beautifully played there. Great sight from this pass from Nas. Jorius given a lot of open space, and then of course Compact having to just hang out in net.
Happy to go for these 50-50 challenges and really put it to fast forward as the hunt for a first. Smokes trying to tip this one in, and 2 bites at the cherry. He talked about instinctive reactions. He had to be as quick as a puma to get in front of that.
Yeah, I don't mind a back pass, but then Smokes was left with 0 boost, so they just missed the 100 in the corner due to the rotations having to stick on the ball. 2-on-1 here, essentially on the net.
I do apologize with the technical issues we've been having. We're hopefully able to work through them. Super Oli works through the defense, and Jorius doubles the lead. Who early and often Nas had a chance there to maybe wedge the knife and twist it a little bit further. But here comes Compact, drops to Edgeby, and they're back within 1 with 45 seconds to go. It's fast forward who need the second off the backboard. Nas will slow it down over the head of Edgeby. Here comes Oli to maybe put the nail in the coffin. But with this ball in Jorius's hands, Compact gets a touch. 2 men commit, and this ball's going to drop, and Super Oli clean through 3-0 into the playoff stage.
And last time, of course, it went in the favour of my Service are hoping they can turn the tide, and finally a goal was found, this time coming from Ivan. Last time these 2 teams played, it was a Mai who went 2-0 up to begin things off, and then survived the Game 5 onslaught from Service. This time, struggling to get a goal in game number 1.
No one wants to see that monstrosity.
That's a great car. You're just jealous.
Oh, Raziz though. You could be jealous of this. Beautiful indeed, boy. A sheer display of strength.
Off the ceiling, gets the reset from the ceiling, dives on down, and smacks that ball to the back of the net.
Not only the spectrum, but the goals. Being able to travel the whole distance, Equans with the save, but Raziz tucks it away. You are not safe when he lingers.
That's beneficial for Service. The longer they have the ball, the less time Amai can score realistically. With Ivan up in the air now, going to leave that ball for Raziz. A chance for a goal would maybe secure the game. So much experience, and it's really showing on the pitch right now.
I also like how Service are just going for the attack strategy.
But the goal just not to be found.
A brilliant little chokehold from Amai here, continuously putting on the pressure, and this is the fruits of their labor. Oh, a big shot!
Good 50-50. The ball rises high. Viziers to center. A demo on the keeper, and Ivan will be the one to tie up the game for Service.
Chance for 2 Frio sweeps back to back on stream. 1-on-1 with Tox. Gets the block out, and Raziz rightfully has to play defensive here. Another block. Lines it up for Tekwas, but Ivan to make the save.
It's a big save on the line. And a 50-50 this time with Tox onto net. He'll find it. And Amai stay alive in the series.
Might take us to game 4. After game 2, you might be there thinking, nah, this could be a sweep, but they've got that spirit, they've got the fighting capability.
Rolling it on around, not going to find anything of it. Ivan off to the corner. It's early pressure from Service, and the defense from Amai cannot reach far enough for that save.
threading the needle, the punch up into the corner, and then perfectly taps the ball across net.
They're in a good position to do it, but this is certainly a hit to the confidence, Bacon.
But I think it's a loss which I might need. You know, your teammates getting hounded for boost, they're getting bumped, they're getting demoed, they're getting removed. But one team that's not getting removed is Service. They'll be pushing through to LAN. They'll be in Paris.
Okay,
dear.
I mean, it's still the same matchups.
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
still the
getting
same
this one
matchup, that's
first.
not changed.
Yes.
But yeah, you'll see Barata and fast forward a little bit later. Oh no, this broadcasting encore. So unlucky not to score. Psionics, please, they cry. And Tekos might even get that touch for a third, not quite. But might capitalize as well. They will. Atomic could have been 2-1. It ends up 3-0. Really to nothing. It kind of baits Encore forward, and K-Dot will take that chance and floats it in. Astral's going to steal it. But two of my defenders couldn't stop it.
That's the definition of a goal poach, isn't it? I don't know whether K-Dot intended this. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That was such a deft touch. What a final minute we have in store.
They've just been hit in the mouth like a Mack truck coming down the highway, and Mozzarella could have made it 4, but Tekos pinches it out of the post.
Moving forward up against Tox, gets it round Tox. Tekko's waiting, but that's going to be a shot near post, and it's gone in from an OG.
16 seconds, Amai have thrown this one away. They need to get a goal to force OT, and they've got 10 seconds to do it. And this one might go in, and it will. Pinches from the corner, Atomic scores.
Mozzarella left standing and watching on the line. Nobody clearly called to him that Atomic was right behind him. Because they used a lot of resource. Astral completely flubs the play as he's just going to follow this one and hopefully defend for his existence. Atomic, no! 1v1, 9-goal thriller ends with Amai just about getting it over the line.
You're not going to stop this. Atomic and Tox converging. Actually, they don't pinch it. It's just Atomic. Yeah, just wipe that from your memory. But here comes Tekos. He wants to keep the memories alive and go for that dunk. But I feel they are leaving that middle of the field open a little bit too much. They like playing their guys up the wings. Go for a man mark. And leave this net wide open as Tox again looks for a double tap. He'll leave it for Atomic to clean up.
It can't win a 1v3, Craftman. So this game, as far as I'm concerned, is done and dusted. Just got to go again and hope that the reverse sweep is on. This is going to be number 5, by the way.
Yeah, like you said, it's playing to they're trying to get the opening goal. They cannot afford to let Amai run away with this.
As long as they don't sell themselves too short. Oh! That was gorgeous as a redirect. Then again, it's K-Dop in the way, reading and keeping his team in this game. Oh, never mind.
Oh my goodness, I was going to say Tekos just seems to be everywhere you look, and he intercepts this ball on the right-hand wall off of the top of Astral, and Atomic will put it in the back of the net.
Great defense. Tekos with the quick turnaround and picks up the 100 boost too. Tox gets a demo out of it. Very nonchalantly. Mozzarella with a fake, but there's Tekos again. He's everywhere. K-Dop takes to the skies once again. Attempted a direct layoff and it didn't work. I see through that. Mozzarella off the bar.
Try to chase this ball down. Atomic will pick it up in the corner. You've got Tekos sitting way back in the midfield waiting for a ball to pop his way, but it won't come. Here comes K-Dop down the right-hand side. He needs to find a man to pass to. He's not hit the ball, and Tekos will get it all straight to another Encore attacker, but off target and off the post, and here comes Atomic to make it too. That should do it.
K-Dop back to the drawing board. 2-0 Amai in game. 3-0 Amai in series.
Through the Swiss stage, and it was Batata actually which was up first in that match against Service, which was very, very tightly contested, but already fast forward showing their agenda.
Shall we say their ball here, but Eco with the first real chance, a pass over to Sunset, game back on.
Yeah, lovely spot over to the left-hand side where all of that space was from Econ. Class is permanent, and the work between those two done perfectly.
He will be the man that you'll be looking at, especially to drive the offense, at least to get a few openings, and that's a poor bit of defending.
Yeah, and that touch has not gone quite where the defender wanted it, as often there is safety in the corner, but not really towards your net. Ball goes high, maybe a bump chance, a double commit, a little bit scrappy at the back. and Smokes, with many a crucial save so far in this game, still somehow an even scorecard. Here comes Econ with a shot. It's low boost at the back. In fact, zeros across the board, and maybe a struggle for fast forward.
A weak shot on target. The defence will always block it off the woodwork, and Smokes with no boost, forcing another one. Right Fox with it, and Smokes wasn't having off any of it. It gets taken out of the game here. Pops high up, compact, rotates, steals the boost away from Econ, so it's a 1v1, and Econ will be happy to see Smokes' shooting ability. Going back to the side wall here. Infield pass over to Smokes. He's unfortunately jumped a lot earlier and denied by the woodwork. You may have wanted 30 chances this game.
Important battles may be won by a single player here, but this could just be a team counter-attack. But Edgeby didn't need a piece of that 50-50. Yeah, and it's risky solo players out of defense from fast forward. And I'm just wondering when this is going to get punished, as Compact reaches and lunges to push that ball into the post. And
to be honest with you, Psycho, that was a poor decision.
Maybe so, and it's a backflip. And it's a massive backflip as well, because it's cost them that game. Econ and Chaucet, 2 in numbers, trying to push towards this ball, and I think Smokes' eagerness just got the best of him.
And it gives Batata at least an exit strategy away from net here, and that's off the woodwork and forward.
2 passing plays, albeit brilliant. And this could also be quite something from Econ, who's managed to get a flip reset, and Chaucet back in the mix to try and fire one to the backboard.
Soft touch into it, whips away here and forward, trying to go for a quick one, for a double, but not at any chance here. So Set has put 2 strong, mighty saves. They keep, unfortunately, forward goalless.
To try and help and support that back line that has been pinned back for the best part of a minute of play in this OT. Econ for the 50 across. It's danger. It's danger time for fast forward. And Batata have weaved it through.
It's not just danger time, as Psycho will be looking to re-grab I think the 1990s, but unfortunately he's barely old enough to remember it. So Set, however, is that one was a straight way ticket to qualification. A massive congratulations to Set, Ricewell and Econ.